Eureka! Larry Butz was never the victim of this murder. The victim was the Blue Badger.
Hold it! Any fool could have sang that song. We could have thrown that hairy thing off a building and still obtained as much evidence.
Then show me where the Blue Badger security camera went after disappearing the night of the murder.
Where is the Butz? Show me Larry's broken bones or his bent appendages. Where are his cuts? Tell me where he's bleeding. Are you conceding this?
Objection! Wendy Oldbag testified that she saw Larry Butz on the roof that night. It's my witness against yours.
Hold it! The murder took place at night when it would be hardest to see, and my witness used sound to identify the victim, not vision.
Don't look so smug. Don't forget your client still lacks a solid alibi.
Objection! Maya was drugged from her medication.
That would explain why Hold it! I see no evidence that anybody was drugged that night.
You doctors would check a patient into a hospital overnight without prescribing a dosage. But if you'd like to wait for Dr. Hardy's professional opinion...
No more waiting. Trial ends today.
Officer Meekins reporting!
What, did you stop for tacos?
It all comes down to this moment.
I won't be beaten by these fools.
Put it all on the line.
They think they're clever and they're
Now let's see if we blow
But
it.
now it's time for them to
win
see
the
they
case
can't
and
beat
resign.
me.
Yeah, for a gruesome photo of the corpse!
This trial is for a murder that doesn't exist!
Objection! It could easily be a double murder. Larry Butz is still missing.
We no longer have proof that Larry Butz was even on the roof of the hospital that night.
Actually, we do.
Nick?
Hi.
Right, you're just in time for the fireworks.
I can see that.
With your permission, Your Honor, I would like to call Mr. Butz to the stand.
I'd like to call him a lot of things.
Hey, everybody. You guys are looking great.
Talk now.
Right. So I might have accidentally faked my own death and framed Maya for murder.
Accidentally?
I never meant to cause any problems. Oh, you guys are all mad at me now.
Keep talking or my sister will beat you.
Right. Jeez. So I started volunteering at the hospital a couple weeks ago.
That was pretty nice of you.
Yeah, and the nurses were also super hot. But none of them appreciated my natural awesomeness. So I thought, if I learned a totally amazing skill, I could impress them with it.
Tell me you didn't.
So I decided to take up spirit channeling. He did. I made myself the robes and everything. I even crafted my own magatama.
We noticed.
It sucked.
I suppose you decided to try some spirit channeling up on the hospital roof.
Bingo! Someone gets it.
I'm supposing because that is a profoundly stupid idea.
Oh.
Forgive me, but how does the Blue Badger fit into any of this?
Oh, don't you see? This ignoramus changed clothes on the roof and put his uniform on the Blue Badger!
Hey, I just sort of draped them over it. You should have been there, Nick. It looked hilarious. I'll bet. But then, right when I was getting in the zone, that old security lady showed up and started screaming at me. I freaked hard.
So hard that you ran into and consequently knocked the Blue Badger off the roof.
Yeah. Which is why I've been hiding for 3 days. That badger was a masterpiece. After I smashed the Blue Badger, I didn't think anybody would forgive me. At least, I wasn't brave enough to come forward and find out. I think our victim just confessed to his own murder.
It sounds that way to me. Which means, Miss Maya Fey, I hereby find you not guilty.
So Larry was hiding in your apartment the entire time?
The one place I hadn't been to since the start of the trial.
Right, a defense attorney does not sleep in their office.
I was kind of at a loss until I bumped into Winston Payne, who gave me some perspective. So I thought to myself, if I was a loser, where would I go? And that's where I found Larry. Nick, how could you say that? You're the least loserous person I know, and if you're a loser, then I am too. It's good to have you back, Larry.